Hi, from Baseball on Rock Cloud Avenue. This is Cellar County with Butch and Coffee, and wow.
Good afternoon!
Wow. There's been a lot of things that happened this past week, folks. So, yes, welcome to Cellar County. It's Coffee here on this end, and Butch on the other end. And let's not waste any time. Let's just jump right into it.
First off, Google Doc you have, holy.
Yes, we have a lot of shit that happened. We're going to try to cover as much as we can. But first off, happy belated Jackie Robinson Day, everyone.
Yeah, everyone's favorite holiday of the first black man in baseball.
Everyone's favorite baseball holiday, even more than the All-Star game.
It's a unique day when you could get every player
to wear the same
number. And ironically enough, the last person to wear it was one of the greatest closers of all time, and Mariano Rivera.
Yeah.
Jackie Robinson Day has a very historic meaning for baseball and for African Americans.
And it's also very fitting that for this year's MLB The Show, that they released the Jackie Robinson edition, which I currently have sitting on my desk right now.
Probably
gonna play this when we're done with the podcast.
Was this like? Did they choose him to be on MLB The Show, or was just like this was just temporary for Jackie Robinson Day?
I would say it's temporary. It's because legendary editions come and go every year with every new sports game. I felt like this was probably the one time where it's like, okay, let's do Jackie Robinson, because I don't think the MLB The Show really has like legendary editions. Go ahead and look it up for me. Don't quote me.
No, I want to look up something real fast.
Yeah,
stand by a second.
All right, so yeah.
Okay, so Jackie Robinson only won one World Series.
Yeah.
I was trying to figure out which Dodgers teams he was on. Not the years. I knew he was in 47, and I knew he didn't last 10 years, but I wanted to see what teams he won a World Series with. It was the 1955 Brooklyn Dodgers. Now, my question to you is, if Jackie Robinson's on the cover, does that mean he's in the game? Or is that to be determined?
Well, here's the thing. He's only the cover of the Jackie Robinson edition. Fernando Tatis Jr., he's on the cover of the General edition.
Oh boy, the what is it? The Madden's equivalent of the curse.
Okay.
He's still out. He just got moved off the IL.
Okay. Okay, so let me just point this out. Last year was Javi Baez was on the cover. And then we had Bryce Harper the year before that. And then we had Aaron Judge the year before that.
Hey, hold on. Let's not forget the historic sacrifice Bryce Harper had to make so the Nationals could win a World Series.
Oh, yes. And I was about to say
that could not have happened.
And I was about to say the year before that, Ken Griffey Jr. was on the cover. And the year before that, Josh Donaldson was on the cover. I think it might actually be the equivalent of the Madden curse. The thing is, for the Jackie Robinson Special Edition, $1 will go to the Jackie Robinson Foundation for each copy of this edition sold. So I paid my $1 for it. Wish I could give a little more to the foundation.
You hear that, folks? You gotta buy this video game so you can help out this charity. Be a good human being and go out and buy a overpriced baseball game.
Okay, yeah. So, keep it in terms of baseball. We had 2 no-hitters in the past week.
Let's talk about the one everyone has been bragging about, because holy crap, the San Diego Padres were the last team in Major League Baseball to toss a no-hitter.
Yeah.
The last team. 53 years in the majors without a no-hitter. It blows my mind. It blows my mind they went over 50 years.
It is insane that it took them 53. You know what else is insane? You know the catcher for that game?
I heard something about the catcher. I know Joe Musgrove tossed the no-hitter. Who the hell was the catcher?
Like,
Oh
who would you
man, you're
say?
gonna make me guess. Oh wait. Victor Cartini, Cartini, Caratini. How the hell do you pronounce his last name?
Uh,
Oh,
hmm.
so he caught the most recent no hit. Well,
Yeah, the last
there's
two
an
no.
asterisk.
Yeah,
He caught the previous no hitter of the San Diego no hitter when Alex Mills did it for the Cubs last September.
yeah,
Oh wow, and Musgrove. Okay,
yeah,
so
that's
Musgrove was San Diego boy. He grew up in El Cañon, which ain't too far away out of San Diego. So
yeah,
that's gonna be kind of cool. Growing up as a San Diego kid, rooting for your Padres, and
yeah. And then
hey, guess what? You just happened to toss a no hitter.
now,
Your
if you could
team.
actually win something, that would make this entire year.
Oh,
No, no, the Padres
oh.
can win something. I have faith that they can win something in my lifetime.
You know,
The
the
only the
Padres.
only it was a perfect game. No, it wasn't a perfect game. He actually had a
Isn't it
wait.
weird
No,
that we have
yeah,
the light?
he
Oh wait,
hit he hit
okay.
Joey Gallo with a pitch. I think in the fifth or
Yes.
fourth inning. Yes, it was the fourth inning. He hit the guy with the pitch.
San Diego is literally like the equivalent of little brother to big brother. Big brother being LA, all the shiny lights, the glamour, the glitz, and the trophies. And then San Diego is at the bottom, and how fitting it's on the Mexican border. Oh.
What does that have to do with anything?
Oh. I'm just saying the Chargers never won anything. And the Padres, I think they got swept both times they went. If I'm correct, they got swept both times they went to the World Series. Come on. Let me
Yeah,
just make
check that.
sure.
All right. In the meantime, we'll move on to the other big no hitters past week. Carlos Rodon.
All fair Sox.
Yes, he
Hmm.
threw. The thing is,
Nope.
it was almost a perfect game except for one problem. He hit Roberto Perez on the toe.
Hmm.
A pitch in the dirt. It
That's
literally
weird.
it literally looked like it didn't hit him, but when I saw this, I thought, oh my god, you were so close to a perfect game. It just had to hit him in the toe. So yeah, he ended up getting a no hitter, which at this point is like, you know what? Yeah, we'll take the no hitter. We'll take
Wait a
it.
minute. There was a no hitter last year by you guys?
Yeah.
And now this.
Yeah.
What? God damn it.
Yeah.
No. No.
Yeah. What are you looking at now?
History of no hitters. Jesus. It's time for earliest
Okay,
calendar date
not
of a
not only
Red
did the
Sox villain.
Sox, not only did the Sox get a no hitter, I think the Cubs got one too.
Yeah. Yeah, the Cubs got. Yeah, that was the previous team. Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
How about list the Tigers no hitters? Wow, you guys have a lot.
Yeah. So either way,
This is depressing.
Either way, perfect game turned to a no hitter. We still won. We still won 8-0 with 6 runs in the first inning.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that was. I don't know what to say about that one. It's just, hey, the White Sox, they may be struggling now, but they're here to play. I hope they can play this year, because otherwise, we are just like, in a way, the 20s.
Oh! You're drinking the Kool-Aid, aren't you? Mm.
You drink the Kool-Aid every year with the Tigers, so.
No, I don't. No. No. How dare you? How dare you?
You say, yeah, they're gonna have a great season, and then it's like, no, they can still pull it out.
No. You know what I say? I hope we don't finish in the cellar. I pray that we don't finish in the cellar.
Well, look at
right
this.
now, no. Right now, your team and ours
And the Twins.
and the team without a W are the literal 3 teams. They're in a dead heat for dead last in the AL Central.
After 13 games, yes.
So how dare you? You're making this a Oh, look at you, mister. Oh, we're going to
I'm
win
trying to
everything
give you
every-"
hope. I'm trying to give you hope.
There is no hope in Detroit. There is no hope. Our team sucks.
Speaking of hope, there actually was a perfect game in softball in North Texas by softball pitcher
Nice save.
Hope
Nice
Trotwine.
save. Nice
Trotwine.
save.
I don't know. I don't know how to pronounce that last name. I apologize to you.
When you name your kid Hope, you know great things are in store for
Yes,
them.
because here's the thing that makes it so great. Not only was it a perfect game, 21 outs, it wasn't just 21 normal outs. It was 21 strikeouts.
Okay,
She literally blanked the entire side twice.
Was it all strikes? Was it all strikes?
No.
Which would have been 62. God.
No. It was not.
Let
me pull up the stats for this game.
Still pretty cool. 21 strikeouts. That's very impressive.
Let me pull up this. Let me pull up the stats for this. If I can find the box score, I will find it. But yeah,
I would say 21 more. 21 strikeouts or in baseball 27. 27 strikeouts would be more impressive than witnessing a perfect game. This would be
all right.
A very historic thing.
So here's the box score. North Texas won 3-0. They had 6 hits. As I'm looking at the
Mean Green Muscle Machine.
I literally cannot find like how many strikes or balls she actually threw yet. Composites.
I could find out right now.
That's the batting.
We could find out. Oh.
Yeah. So look that up. But because this I really want to know how many pitches she actually threw to get this.
And Barker detected. It's literally the Mean Green Sports website is literally just like
meangreensports.com.
Yeah, this is so dumb. I see a roster from 2019. Yeah, how it's scheduled? Okay, here we go. Cancel. No. 4-3, 2-0. I'm at March 12th. No.
The game was the 11th.
The first game. Yes. The box score. Here we go.
Yeah, we're actually trying to look this up because we are genuinely curious.
Okay, 21 strikeouts. I see that. 21 at bats. 21 batters fit. Why don't they list pitches?
I am literally trying to find that right now. How many pitches were actually thrown?
Damn, a senior from.
And she has a history of throwing no hitters as well.
Yeah.
And
oh my god.
Wait. Hold on.
She's good.
Hold on. I'll read this right now. She's had no hitters before where she struck out 21 before. I'm shocked. Mm-hmm.
So this isn't really breaking news. It's just more like,
it's a continuation of the fact that if there was a pro softball league, she should be like the #1 draft pick.
No way.
Oh my god, I cannot find how many pitches she threw. You know what? We gotta move on. I can't. I will look up and probably tweet later how many pitches.
Hope Tretui, we say congratulations.
We hope that maybe, just maybe, you will find yourself in some softball Hall of Fame, whether it be the NCAA or in wherever the softball Hall of Fame is. We hope you find yourself in there. You are amazing.
All right. With hope, we now go to despair, and unfortunately, we have to talk about this. Late breaking news from yesterday. Well, Marcus Aldridge had to retire due to a irregular heartbeat.
Oh man, did you read the letter? Did you see the letter?
No, I heard about it.
I read the letter. I very rarely shed tears in basketball. The last time I think I really cried in basketball was when Kobe died. But this was one of those things where I thought, oh my god, you had so much going for you. You may not have been like a superstar, but you were a name. You had a name.
You had your chance. He had his chance to get that dub, that almighty dub, and he fell short. Well, not fell short. He got
He was an all-star. He's got a few all-star bids. He
was selected by the Bulls with the #2 overall pick. And his Reds were traded away
to Portland.
For Tyrus Thomas and Victor Kayarka. What? You traded him away. What?
Now, another thing I've noticed as I'm reading it is he actually has Wolf Parkinson White syndrome. Now, I had no idea who had that. I had no idea what that syndrome was until I learned that Montel Vontaris Porter had it, aka MVP from WWE and Impact Wrestling fame.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, this condition, I would say it's like scary. It is kind of scary to me.
A fast heartbeat, palpitation, shortness of breath.
This is a scary condition.
It's rare that cardiac arrest occurs,
but it can happen.
It
can happen.
And like I said, I mean, you just hope for the guy. I mean, it's tough.
It's tough.
Literally.
I mean, let me read one segment of his letter that actually is probably gonna be on the video. But this is one segment from the letter that actually almost made me cry for a second because I thought, yeah, I felt that. The segment reads, as soon as I can pull it up on my other computer. All right, here it is. It says, "For 15 years, I've put basketball first, and now it's time to put my health and family first." I felt that, man. I felt that.
It's the right way to look at it.
It's a right way to look at it when you consider what in some sports, football, these guys may not even have that option to leave with their health intact. I'm just glad that he's able to. He has a condition. He's going to be able to walk away, and he's got money. He's got family, and
I know this year's kind of fucked up and whatnot with COVID. It's also the timing. Like, you're deep into like the regular season. Like, your team's about to make a deep playoff run.
Possibly be champions, but that's neither here nor there.
And you had to drop everything because of this irregular heart condition, which
he only played five. He only played 5 games, and his last game was April 11th, I believe.
Well, he had a very long career.
What was it, 11th or? He had 1 game. No, I think 11 was when he walked out, when he had to go into the IR. See, I actually have to think. What was his last game? Oh my god, I actually have to think about this now.
What, this year?
Yeah. Like, I want to say he played a game for them. I just trying to think.
He
what was his last game.
He played it April Fool's Day, April 1st.
Okay.
He scored, but I'm not seeing anything else. I'm just seeing for.
He was just there. Okay.
Yeah, he only played 5 games according to this. Wow. He had a very lengthy career in Portland, and then he was a contributor to San Antonio. But you just wonder if they could have gotten it done when he was in San Antonio. Okay, Rock, you get traded to a super team like the Brooklyn Nets, but now all that is for naught as you have to retire. And like I said, dude, you've had a lengthy career. You've done pretty much everything you wanted to do without the championship, but go spend that time with your family.
You earned it.
Now, we're going to take a depression story and now go to a possible shrining story with Julian Edelman.
I actually thought you were going to talk about the happy to go from being depressed to being excited and let's go from being sad to having our hearts warmed when Michael Jordan's going to induct Kobe Bryant into the Hall of Fame this year after last year's ceremony.
They waived the 5-year requirement for a Kobe. I take it.
No, Kobe actually was going to be eligible in 2020.
Really?
Well, he's going to be the class of 20.
That long? Damn.
His last game, I think, was sometime in April. It was shit. I'm trying to think, what was his last game?
April 2016. I thought it was 2016.
Yeah, it was 2016.
I remember that
17, 18, 19, 20.
He
will be eligible this year.
Do you remember that? Do you remember that last game?
Oh yeah, 60 points.
Holy shit! The Jazz.
What a way to go out!
Way to lay down and let a superstar go off, and just his teammates are just like, "Here, you can have the ball. It's your night. You know, go ahead, shoot this ball. You got this. You got this. I believe you, Kobe."
Yeah, go ahead and give the Lakers fans one more celebration. Let's also. I don't want to depress anyone, but let's also remember that game came on the heels of a 17-65 season.
Jesus.
Yeah.
His family was there. I mean, Laker Nation. That was pretty much.
It might as well just have been a scrimmage. It might as well just been a scrimmage because they weren't playing for anything.
Yep. It was the end of an era. And now they got, unfortunately, a new era, and now everyone's back on Laker bandwagon. Just when everyone was hitching their saddles away.
Just when everyone was hitching their saddles on the Warriors, they're now hitching it back on the Lakers.
I thought the Clippers would have had it without them choking the playoffs.
Well, they would have had it last year if they hadn't been eliminated. All right. Yes, Julian Edelman retired. Let's go to the NFL now. Julian Edelman retires, and let's just say,
yes,
I like you, Julian Edelman. You met a lot of
people. Watch me see him in Tampa Bay in 2 years. Watch you go.
Let's just say now, the Patriots, as we know it, are beyond repair. They are completely trash.
They are unrecognizable, and Bill Belichick.
Bill Belichick's the only one that's still recognizable, and he's taking a team that's gonna probably go like I want to go 6-10, maybe 500 at most, and he's still out there. I know the guy probably has like job security for life, but you gotta start doing something.
It's starting to reach a boiling point, but I still feel like we haven't reached Steve coming out, blowing off the top. We're not there yet. Foxborough is going to hold its collective heels together and await for the right opportunity, because Bill Belichick has it in him to mold yet another quarterback. However, Brady was able to prove everyone wrong by being able to win a ring in Tampa Bay. And how fitting would it be if his coach went down and joined him in said city? I'd be depressed.
Oh my god, that would.
I could. There's not enough liquor in the world.
I will go through 5 tables. Literally, I will stand on a rooftop, set 5 tables up, set them up fire, and jump through them.
Can I drop you? Okay. If Bill Belichick joins the Buccaneers, can I drop you on a table at 4 corners?
Shoot, you might as well. No, you gotta give me an F5 through the table. Wait, wait, you're too late.
What?
Give me an RKO through the table.
No, but I was just saying I want to be able to drop you in 4 states. Technically speaking.
Yeah. Give me an RKO in 4 states. Let's do that.
You're big enough. You're big enough to do this.
No. The thing is, if we want to do the F5, you gotta be able to pick me up, which you and I both know isn't likely to happen. But with an RKO, you could pull that off.
Yes,
yeah, you know what RKO is, right?
Yes.
All right, you could do that.
I think that'd be hilarious to do.
RKO means.
All right. Now we have
Speaking of
to
RKO's,
go.
I'm just gonna do a small little thing about WrestleMania. It
Go
was
ahead.
an okay. I'm not gonna go into a hour, 30-minute long rant or review
Oh,
on it. I'm not gonna do that. I'm just
uh-oh.
gonna give you a small little thing.
Oh
First
boy.
off, it's the first time. I always said, you know what? Since they're starting doing WrestleMania in outdoor stands, I thought, you know what? What if it rains? What's your contingency plan? Well, guess what? It rained. It turns out they didn't have a plan. They just had guys cut promos, which compared to the past year of WWE, from what I heard, this is the best work they ever did. And I had to go back and watch clips to get prepared for WrestleMania. This was the best fucking promo work they've done in a long time.
How did it make up for WrestleMania?
Well, I will say this: WrestleMania was 2 nights. There was WrestleMania Saturday and WrestleMania Sunday. WrestleMania Saturday was okay. The Sasha Banks Bianca Belair match, fucking beautiful. It was fucking beautiful. One of the best matches of the year, I would say. And night 2 was a complete dumpster fire of ass. Save for like 2 matches, the whole show was a dumpster fire.
Yeah, that's kind of what I got from the reaction from these collective sports world. I'm not saying WrestleMania is ever going to be a bomb, but this year really didn't live up the hypes
Okay,
from what
you
I
know what I would
heard.
say? You know what I'd say? To a degree, in some cases, this was like WrestleMania 32. What that means is that WrestleMania 32 to me, some of the best in-ring action WWE put on all year, but the finishes were so jaw-droppingly stupid that I thought, who thought this was a good idea? In what world was any of this a good idea?
Not much of it ever is really a good idea. Let's be
But
honest with ourselves.
that's what parts of night 2 felt to me was WrestleMania 32 in terms of that the in reaction. Well, the in reaction was not as good, but some of the finishes I'm like, you gotta be fucking kidding me. That's what you went with. Either way, yes. Overall,
All right.
not the worst, but still not a good WrestleMania. All right, let's move on.
All right, one more thing before we go. Did you see Anthony Edwards?
Yes, yes, I did.
What a great way to introduce yourself to your boss. Who the hell is he?
Uh,
That had to have been so awkward, considering he's about to be your boss in 2 years. Also, another thing, this might be for the Timberwolves that no one's talking about. Kevin Garnett might get his jersey retired by the Timberwolves.
really?
Well, do you know the beat behind him and the owner, the current owner of the Minnesota Timberwolves?
Yes.
They're saying, well, Glenn Taylor owns the Timberwolves. He will not retire Kevin Garnett's jersey, or the relationship is beyond repair. Whereas Kevin is willing to make amends when Taylor
Excuse me.
is around with the team. Although, why Alex Rodriguez wants to buy the Minnesota Timberwolves out all teams blows my mind.
Well, there's been a lot of people. There's been a lot of celebrities and sports players from another sport taking interest in owning a franchise in a sport completely separate to their interest. Yeah, there's been teams that and players of let's say basketball have taken interest in like soccer. I'm trying to find right now a team that like I'm trying right now who's a big basketball player that invested in the MLS.
Oh my god. Oh, why do I know this? I remember hearing about this. Oh, he just. Oh my god. Come on. I should know this, but
I'm literally trying right now to think.
I
I'm
don't. I know. I'm having a brain fart.
mm.
I'm literally. I'm literally having a brain.
I am too. I'm like I know someone in the NBA had taken an interest into.
Well, don't worry about it, dude.
Well,
We'll
I can
figure
say
it out.
this. It wasn't the NBA, but maybe because Ken Griffey Jr. invested in the Seattle Sounders. I do know that. I'm trying to think. It was an NBA player. I thought. was part of this.
I couldn't tell. I could have guessed. But let's move on to our last story. And what would you like to talk about? We haven't talked about the Masters real fast.
Okay,
First off, congratulations to the little Japanese man that had won the Masters, Hideki Matsuyama.
Congratulations to you. I hope you become the next international superstar because you've been on the tour for some time. You've won enough. You made enough money. You've been there. You are.
He's about to become a billionaire overnight.
You should be a superstar, and you should definitely bring a lot of hope to Japan in terms of, hey, maybe these guys on the Japan tour can really make an impact in the PGA tour.
You hope, but in the long run, it's a nice, heartwarming story. And it
Wait, did you just say, you ho?
I think I did.
Did you just call him?
Okay. All I wanted to say was it's a heartwarming story, and we could all get excited because let's be honest, the Masters was not that exciting this year. The Masters was literally the equivalent of watching paint dry because everybody thought was going to win, flunked out. Dustin Johnson, nope, he didn't make the cut.
And everyone who was on Tiger Watch wasn't there because Tiger didn't play.
Yeah.
All the boringness and the controversy aside, this was a fun
Tiger. But man, he got special treatment.
All the controversy and all the issues aside, this was still a nice little tournament they put on, and I hope to see him win another major in the near future.
All right. It blows my mind though how much. I'm not gonna say how much Tiger's getting away with, but if this was any other normal person, he would definitely be getting their asses handed to them.
All right,
he or she. Right, anything else before we go?
Both the Lions and the Bears join a few teams opting out of the NFL offseason workouts due to COVID risk.
Yeah, considering our state is ironically enough is the worst hit state right now in the entire. How is Michigan the worst?
Well, I can think of a lot of reasons, but
one of the reasons that has been proposed is the fact with our restrictions we don't have a herd immunity compared to other states like Florida and Texas. That kind of makes sense in a way.
I'm not going to confirm or deny unless it's scientifically proven, but one thing I was going to say is that in terms of this could potentially backfire due to the fact you have one less preseason game and one more regular season game. Yeah, I know it's the off season, not the preseason, but still, those being ready to go for the season takes a lot. But that's less time you have now.
Yep. Less time you have, one more game to play.
And we haven't even gotten to the draft yet, so some guys who need the time probably are not going to get it.
No. And let's be honest, some guys are... A lot more people are opting out of the draft combine because it's becoming more and more to have their own scouting days and whatnot.
Which actually should have been... I don't know. What's your opinion on scouting and pro days versus the combine?
I think it saves travel costs. It can have you're only being looked at by the most specific teams that want you. It's not like, oh, hey, all 30 teams are keeping an eye on me. Oh, only the 6 teams that really have a shot or really have a shot of either getting on or shot that they want you are watching you.
Yeah, I kind of agree to an extent. I feel like the pro days are more so to those guys that what team's going to take you.
Also, this is just for being inside Lucas Oil. I would feel intimidated being inside that stadium, trying to run a 40-yard dash, or trying to do like the jump sticks or whatever that's called. Yeah, I would feel intimidated a little bit.
Like,
can you imagine the before days they actually sold tickets? Like, oh yeah, we're gonna have the fans come out and watch.
Oh god, that'd be even more pressure to perform. But yeah, Pro days are for players. I feel like you know what team's going to take you. You know what they're looking at. If you're like in the first round, you should definitely have a pro day. But I feel like the combine is more. If you're on the border between first and second round, or even on the border of being drafted or not drafted, that's what you need to do.
All right. Please don't laugh at me, and please don't think of an asshole. Can you imagine people booing you if you read over a 4.540? If you're like a wide receiver, boo! You suck!
Oh my god!
My grandma can run faster than you, and she's dead.
Welcome to the NFL. Welcome to all the heckling you're probably going to hear on the field, especially from drunk Bears and Lions fans.
I could jump harder than that, and I have no kneecaps.
And I killed 50 men. I had to do that.
This has been Cellar County.
Before we go, there is one more thing I do want to put up there.
What's that, friend?
Dan, is your favorite guy? Your favorite guy is back in the news. Dan Snyder filing papers against Bruce Allen over some bad press.
What, the culture isn't damn good?
I guarantee you, I could find the article he's talking about. He's like, oh no, I am not like that. You should have used the word terrible, not deplorable.
It's bad.
Oh my god, Dan Snyder, you're just a fucking joke. Just please leave the NFL. Please.
It's that bad.
Please do us all a favor and leave the NFL.
Please sell your team or just
sell your team and get the hell out. You have no business being here. There's many people who want your head. All the other NFL owners think you're a fucking joke.
Right.
I have more respect for the McCaskies than I do you. And given the history of both the Bears and the Lions ownership, that is saying something.
Oh, jeez.
So yeah. Get fucked Dan Snyder, and this is Cellar County. Have a good day. See you next week.